Arrowhead Stadium, where over 79,000 fans will turn this stadium into one of the loudest in all of the NFL as we get ready for this game between San Diego and Kansas City. Now we'll head over to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the start of the game. Guys?
And this game is now underway. It will be clear and mild for today's game. Hello, folks. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth getting set for this one. We're thrilled to bring you this great NFL football rivalry. Chris, any thoughts?
We've really seen some good matchups so far, and I think this one's going to be just as good. Both these coaches prepare their teams so well from week to week.
Tomlinson, the ball carrier. And they get him at the 32-yard line. That's 4 yards on the play, and that will bring up second down. San Diego is going with the offset I backfield. He throws right. The defender gets him to the ground. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
He'll get it again. He's brought down around the 48-yard line. 3 yards there.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Drops back to pass. He throws a bullet across the middle. He's tackled around the 42-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Looks to pass. On the run, he throws it. Out of bounds right around the 30-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play. Hands it to the back. He makes his way to about the 22. That's a gain of 8. Well, they brought the blitz that time. The offensive line did a pretty good job recognizing it. They got the blocks, but the back was still able to get out of there for a nice gain.
They give it to the tailback. He fights forward to about the 20. Tomlinson only gained a couple, but he was able to pick up the first. The Chiefs bring in the nickel package. Sets up the play action. It's completed. And he's drilled at the 14. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
Rivers will be dropped in the backfield, and the linebacker was able to get him on the blitz.
I always thought training camps were done backwards. They always start with the simple protections, the simple plays. If I were coaching on day one, all I would do is practice picking up blitzes. If you can pick up blitzes, you can block anything.
Rivers is looking to stay perfect on this drive. It's picked. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
They line up at the 29. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Looks to pass. Passes to his left. Brought down at the 40.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
Croyle to the air on first down with the catch. And they get him at about the 33-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Fakes to the back. He needs to get the pass off. Croyle can't escape the pressure. The defense just flexed their muscles on that one.
How many times do you see a team perfectly execute a blitz pickup and simply can't block the guy? And there's nothing the coaches can do there. They did their job, but the guys just got overwhelmed.
Back to throw. With the pass. And the pass falls incomplete. Bo was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Looks to pass. Rolls right. The pass rush got him. That was a great job by the corner to get him on the blitz.
If a quarterback's really good, he can anticipate that corner blitz because he sees the coverage shift over to that side. Obviously, you can't blitz a corner and leave the guy open without shifting the coverage. That time, the quarterback had no idea.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Into the end zone for a touchdown. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Rivers drops back to pass. Throws on the run. Catch is made. Knocked out at the 26-yard line. Just about 6 yards on that completion.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
He drops back to pass. Dumps it out right. He lost yardage on the play. The play goes for a loss of 4.
Boy, that gets a little embarrassing. Anytime you spend all week working on a play and it comes out like that, give the defense a little credit, but that was bad.
Looking to throw. Here's the throw. Brought down around the 29-yard line. Nothing doing on that series for the offense.
I like the way the defense attacked that time. They saw what the offense was trying to do, but instead of sitting back and being cautious, they attacked the line of scrimmage.
Cyphers will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. Robinson fields it at the 27. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
The Chiefs put a man in motion. Fires it left. He's brought down at about the 35-yard line. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
Throws it short, and he has plenty of room. Gonzalez gains about 4 yards and the first there.
Defensively, there's just not a lot you can do to stop those short little quick passes. You just have to try and stay out of those short yardage situations.
He fakes it. Short pass to his left. And he's out at about the 39-yard line. Just barely past the line of scrimmage. That'll make it second down.
Watch the switch. 48. 48. Go. Ready.
Johnson on the handoff. Brought down at the 45. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback. From their own 45-yard line. Big set this time with 2 tight ends.
Zero. 45. Numbers.
Strong throw to the center of the field. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
You have won a gift certificate worth $1,000 at the Stadium Souvenir Shop.
Holquist will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. And they'll down it at the 5. Not much the return man can do there.
Yeah, he really did the right thing there. That's just to let it go, get out of the way, and really just give the guy credit. It was a good kick, very fortunate bounce. The last thing in the world you want to do in that kind of a situation is to fumble the football, give it up, short field for the other team, and a quick score.
With the throw. And he caught it. And he just got hammered. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
48. Left, 21. Goes left. Switch. Here we go.
They go with a run. He makes a move, and he's brought down. Pickup of less than a yard. That'll bring up second down. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 17. Lining up with 3 wide.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
He drops back to pass. Passes it. And it's completed. Excellent open field tackle. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
First down, looking to throw. Flag on the play. Hold everything. We have a flag on the play.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
That's just sloppy play there. You have to be able to concentrate in these situations. You're just giving away yardage.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Hey, play the run. Let's get off.
They'll throw on first down. There for the reception. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. Gain of 8 on the pass, so that'll make it second down. The Chargers line up with an offset eye backfield. Fakes the run. Takes a shot deep to the right. Interception. Tackled at the 47-yard line. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the game.
Really a nice play on the ball that time. It's so much fun to watch these athletes in the secondary breaking so quickly and making these interceptions.
They'll give it off here. Brought down right around the 50-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. That brings up second down.
Tennessee.
From the gun.
Bang right. 48. 48. Hunt. New call.
Croyle back to pass. Short throw to the left. Defense pushes him out of bounds right around the 36-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 37. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Play action. Surveys the field. Throws it. Makes the grab. He's tackled at the 18-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Defense closing in. There for the catch. He's dropped at the 11. He's there for the catch once again. That's number 2 on this offensive possession.
You hear all the time about quarterbacks getting into a rhythm, but sometimes a quarterback and a receiver can get into a rhythm where the quarterback begins to look to one guy a little bit more because he feels more comfortable, and I think that's beginning to happen now.
Hits him square in the hands, but he fails to bring it in. 10 yards from a score here. Croyle comes to the line under center. They'll come out in an I. Huge pressure by the defense. And they get him around the 7-yard line. And that will be enough for the first down.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Johnson takes it left. Tackled at the 6. Didn't get much, and that will bring up second down. 3 wide receiver.
Come on. Blue 45. Blue 45. Loco White.
Here's the give. Brought down at the 1. Johnson comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Big opportunity for the defense here. 3rd down, goal to go. They'll go from the shotgun. He's looking to throw. He needs to make a decision. He brings it in. Touchdown. So they call the tight end's number, and he comes through with the score.
Nice job that time by the quarterback, fitting it into a tight little spot, but luckily he had a big body on the other end.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. Sproles from the 4. Dropped at the 33. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Tomlinson alone in the backfield.
Scatter. Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby.
Feeds it to the back. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. Picked up 10 yards. That'll bring up second down. Second down and very short coming up. Rivers is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Fargo.
Back to throw. Throws it short. And he catches it. He's brought down around the 46-yard line. Not much on the pass play, but they got the first down.
And really, as an offense, what you want to try to do is stay on the field as long as possible. As long as your defense is on the bench, that other team's offense is on the bench as well.
Looks for a man open. He's there for the catch. He makes a great open field tackle. Quarterback finding some nice passing lanes early in the game.
Yeah, he is, and that's one thing you don't want to let this guy do. You don't want him in a rhythm early or he'll pick you apart. He's proven that so far, and I don't think this defense has figured him out yet.
They line up at the 32. Kansas City brings in the nickel here. On play action. Comes down with it. Brought down at the 26-yard line. A gain of 6 yards on the play. That'll bring up second down. San Diego lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Drops back to pass. Goes through his read. Makes the catch. Looked to me that the defense just forgot about him on that play.
Well, I don't know how you forget about somebody that size, but when you have that kind of athleticism and a big body, how do you stop it?
Up and good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Decent kick. From the 7. He's tackled at the 33. And they take the field with one thing on their mind, another scoring drive. Johnson alone in the backfield. On play action. Throws while on the run. Down the sideline. To the 20. To the 10. He gets in for 6. The tight end hauls in another one, giving him 2 touchdowns on the game.
And it's so difficult. You try and take away the wide receivers. You try and take away the big threats outside, and the tight end just kills you.
They're lining it up for the point after. Set down. The kick is up. Kansas City up 7 points. Kicks it off. Taken at the 5. Dropped at the 35. They were able to put together a nice drive on their last possession. They'll be looking to make it 2 in a row on this drive. Rivers steps to the line of scrimmage. Single back formation this time. They'll give it off here. He's down the sideline. To the 20, to the 10. And he scores. What a play.
How about that little juke in the middle of that move? That's just a one-on-one athletic play that time. That was fun to watch.
It's good. We played a quarter, and we're all tied up. He kicks it. Charles has it at the 5. They get him at the 43-yard line. Their previous 2 trips downfield were a success, and they take the field hoping for a third. Pitch out. And he will lose yardage on the play. The cornerback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
Johnson left side. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. That's a 3-yard gain.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Croyle back to throw. Gets the pass away. No completion. They're unable to convert the 3rd and long situation, and that will bring up 4th down. It's fourth down. The Chiefs lining up to punt. Colquitt is waiting for the snap. Gets the punt away. It'll go out at the 32-yard line. The team sends its offense back onto the field and look to make it 3 scoring drives in a row. Hester on the give. Tackled at about the 35-yard line. A 4-yard pickup by the fullback. Second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 36. The Chargers line up with an offset I backfield. They give it to the tailback. He's dropped at the 40. Tomlinson gets about 4 yards on the play. They line up at the 40. San Diego is going with the offset I backfield. Fakes the run. Knocks it away. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Gets the punt away. It'll go out at the 37. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Hut! Block 99, Philly! We up.
They'll throw on first down. Looking for a receiver. Brings it in. He's brought down right around the 44-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Croyle is back in the gun.
Come on, D. Touch! Green 88! Green 88! King's right! Let's go, D.
Croyle on first down. He throws on the run. No one can come up with it. That incompletion will bring up second down.
Intended receiver on the play.
From the 45-yard line.
Over tough.
And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends.
Let's go. Come on, D. Let's get off the field now. 48! Hey, man! Let's go! Come on.
Johnson on the inside handoff. Cuts back and he's dropped. So at the most, he gains a few inches. That'll bring up third down. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation.
Friday! Let's get off this field, man.
Looks to pass. Strong throw. And they get him at the 29-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Hold on. We're talking about Bree. Now.
They'll give it off here. He makes his way to about the 15. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
Handoff on the draw. He gets out to about the 12-yard line. Johnson gains around 3 yards on the draw play.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Fakes the run. The quarterback is dropped. And that was a great job to get to him for the sack.
Man, those defensive linemen just keep getting quicker and quicker. The quarterback had no chance whatsoever there. At least he was able to hold on to the ball.
Back to throw. Looking for an open man. is there for the catch. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. 4th down, and the field goal unit is out to try this 34-yarder. This one appeared to be on the offense.
False start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
And it's good. He put that one right through the upright. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Hit and dropped at the 24-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. San Diego motions right. They'll throw on 1st down. Passes to his left. Tipped away. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Brought down at the 26-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. Here's a 3rd and 8 situation. Ball on their own 26. They line up in the shotgun. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. What happened on that series, Chris?
The defense was good and the offense stunk, Tom. What else you need to know?
Robinson back to return it. Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. Robinson fields it at the 30. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Watch the switch.
Johnson on the run. He's dropped at the 36-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. Johnson lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. Again, he'll get the call. He's tackled around the 41-yard line. They got 4 yards there, and that makes it 3rd down. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Go get it, baby.
Sets up the play action. Short throw to the right. He steps out around the 49-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Oh, and he dropped it. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
They give it to the tailback. Dropped behind the line. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Looks to pass. Looks down the field. And it's caught. Tackled at the 48-yard line. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll start this drive at the 20. First down, 10 to go. Rivers is under center. They'll line up in single back. Setting up play action. Pass completed. He's tackled at the 20-yard line. Not much of a gain on that play action pass. Rivers lines up under center. Only one in the backfield this time. Back to pass. Looks right. Throw. Brought down right around the 32-yard line. They get a nice pickup there.
Yeah, but he better be careful with those throws. That was pretty tight coverage. They got away with it that time, but I don't know in the future.
Fakes the run. The backer picks it off. And they get him at the 44-yard line. So that's their third interception this half.
Well, it's the toughest thing in the world. You see your quarterback dejected like that, and your tendency is to want to yell at him. But at this point, you have to start trying to build him up a little bit. Clearly, he's lost some confidence.
Back to throw. Off his back foot. Tackled at the 28-yard line. An impressive first half for the quarterback.
You know, I know there are a lot of people out there who like to watch defensive football games. Not me. I like to watch a guy throw it around like this. His quarterback's hot, and he knows it.
He looks to throw on first down. Makes the reception. He's tackled right around the 22-yard line. Gonzalez gains about 5 yards on the play, so that'll make it second down. Drops back. He's under pressure. Oh, and they got him. The offensive line has really struggled so far in this one.
I really don't know what you do as an offense at this point, because if it's one guy struggling or one guy winning the battle, you can help one side or another. But when your entire offensive line is getting beat on a consistent basis, what do you do?
All kinds of pressure. They get to him. And they couldn't have asked for better timing on the sack.
This defensive line is just so impressive. They keep manhandling this offensive line, pushing them back into the quarterback. As a quarterback now, you have no choice. You have to do some quicker plays, get that ball out of there.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception.
Regular. Go, baby. Blue 45. Blue 45. Play smart, man. Watch a hard count.
Counterplay. They tackle him for a loss. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Rivers hands it off straight ahead. And they get him at the 21. Tomlinson picks up a yard on the play. From their own 21-yard line. Shotgun formation. Rivers will look to pass. Out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Punts it. Robinson fields it at the 38. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much there.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
Back to pass. Looks for a man open. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
They're going to pitch it. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 29-yard line.
If you gave me a choice of just about any running back in the league, Larry Johnson would be very close to the top of my list. Not only is he tremendously athletic, has good speed, but that ability to lower his shoulder and simply run over people, I love in a running back.
Croyle gets sacked. He just really showed off his speed and quickness on that.
Playing defensive end is all about the get-off. Can you anticipate the snap count, turn the corner, even if you don't get the sack, at least force that quarterback to step up so those big defensive tackles can get him.
Let's go quick game, 44 press. 44 press.
Drops back. He needs to get rid of it. The hit came just as he got the ball away.
And this quarterback's a pretty tough guy, but when you see those big guys running at you, it makes all the difference in the world.
The Chiefs line up in the gun. 3 wide receivers are split out. Back to throw. Goes through his read. Completed.
Johnson.
And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. The punter's going to try to pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. And this one will go for a touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The pocket is collapsing. Tipped it away. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield, 3 wide.
Blue 45. Blue 45. 2 man. Scatter, scatter, scatter. There your lane.
Tomlinson gets the ball. He's tackled at the 22. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. San Diego lines up with 3 receivers. He's looking to throw. Dumps it out right. Brings this one in. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. Robinson awaiting the return. Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Robinson takes it at the 33. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
Looks to pass. Throws the bullet to the left. And they get him at the 49-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
He looks to throw on 1st down. And he catches another. Tackled right around the 32-yard line. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
Setting up play action. Pass is complete. He's tackled at the 27-yard line. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. The Chiefs line up with an offset eye backfield. On the ground with a tailback. Brought down around the 19-yard line. And that was a nice pickup to get the first.
You know, as a former wide receiver, I never liked running the football ever. I thought it should be banned from the game. But when you can run it like that, boy, it's sure easy to make those calls.
He throws right. Incomplete pass this time. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. From the 19-yard line.
And arrest.
3 wide receivers set. Kansas City sends a man in motion to the left. Looks to pass. Looking for an open man. Makes the catch. An impressive showing by the wideout in the first half. He's already gone over 100 yards receiving.
Not a lot of mystery to this offense, is there? They're going to get it to this wide receiver. They know what he's capable of doing, and there is some great communication going on, verbal and nonverbal, between the quarterback and the receiver out here in the first half.
Throws it short. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. That'll go for a loss of a couple.
He did a great job of keeping containment there. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that one.
He's got it. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. He kicks it off. Cromartie from the 2. Dropped at the 29-yard line. And we've come to halftime here. Score is 20-14. Here's the kick. Drilled at the 31. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Man in motion. Toss. Johnson fumbles it. They fall on it. To the 20. To the 10. He's in. Touchdown. Wow, that was a great way to pick up 6 points.
And more teams are practicing doing that. When the ball's on the ground, they want to be able to scoop it and score with it. Perfectly executed that time.
Huge kick here. This will be for the lead. And the point after is good. San Diego up a point. The kick is away. Fielded at the 4. Dropped at the 26-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Hands it off. Brought down behind the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Broiled hands it off straight ahead. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play, and so it'll be third down. They line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide. He's looking to throw. He throws it. It's completed. And they get him at the 34-yard line. Nice series for this defense to force the 3 and out.
You know, we talk all the time about offenses getting momentum going and getting into a rhythm. Well, right now we're seeing this defense being aggressive, and they're in a rhythm now.
Gets the punt away. It'll go out at the 43. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports.
Watch the ball, watch the ball.
He fakes it. On the run, he throws it. Defense pushes him out of bounds around the 43-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
He's dropped at about the 41. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. San Diego lines up in the offset eye this time. They hand it off. He's brought down right around the 40-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Back to pass. Dumps it out left with the catch. Tackled at the 38. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up fourth down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
Gets the punt away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Not much you can do on the return team there.
Great kick and even better coverage. Boy, it sure makes winning the field position battle a lot easier when you have special teamers like this.
He makes his way to about the 25. Picked up 10 yards. That'll bring up second down. Second down, less than a yard to go. Ball on their own 25. Croyle steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll come out in the single back formation. Back to throw. Dumps it out right. And they get him at the 38. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Drops back on first down. He throws a bullet out to his right. Brought down at midfield. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Throws on the run. Tackled at the 36-yard line. Some smart football by the quarterback on that last play, and he's now up over 300 yards passing for the game.
And this offensive line's been getting it done with pass protection. I don't care who you have playing quarterback. If that guy's back there getting hit, it is awfully tough to throw for 300 yards.
Looking for a receiver. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Kansas City goes with the ace set here. Throws it short. Catch is made. He's tackled right around the 32-yard line. Short completion there that doesn't give them much in terms of yardage that time.
Well, the defense forced them to make the quick read and throw on that when the catch was made, but there wasn't much yardage to go along with it. It's up to the receiver to make something happen on a play like that.
Throws while on the run. No connection this time. Just a little too much on that pass, and he overthrows the tight end.
It's hard to believe that you can overthrow somebody that big. That guy is a huge target. You can't miss him.
Gets the punt away. It'll go out at the 10. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Here's the give. And they get him at about the 11. A 2-yard run by the halfback. It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 12-yard line. Rivers is lined up under center. Single set backfield this time. Setting up play action. He scrambles away. He's dropped at the 19. Good call going with the designed rollout there.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
Tackled at about the 23-yard line. And he got it. That last rush put him over the 100-yard mark.
They haven't been easy yards to pick up, but in a hard-fought game at the end of the day, especially in the second half, you start seeing running plays working a little bit better than maybe what they did in the first half, and that defense was fresh and really flying around out there.
And we have a flag on the play. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
Holding. Offense.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
He gets another carry. What a shot! He picks up 4 yards on the carry.
Gain of 4.
Second down and 9 to go.
Hold on.
Rivers steps to the line of scrimmage. Offense lines up in an I.
48.
Again, he'll get the call. And they get him about the 27-yard line. Tomlinson gets 3 yards on the carry. 3rd and 6. Rivers comes to the line under center. Single back backfield this time. Setting up play action. Short pass to his left. And he's out at the 33-yard line. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
Makes the fair catch. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Kansas City comes out with 2 tight ends.
Scatter. Overwatch, red man. You stop the run first. Here we go.
He needs to get the pass off. Brought down at the 26-yard line. Bo picked up 6 for that grab. That'll bring up second down. Croyle, 4 receivers lined up here.
Come on now. 48. Down.
Throws it out. It's intercepted. He took a shot at the 38. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
They motion to the right. They'll throw on first down. Gets the ball away. And it's incomplete. Tomlinson was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 38. The Chargers go with the I formation. Scans the field. And it's tipped away. Hester wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. It's third down, 10 yards for a first. Ball on the 38-yard line. Looks to pass. Passes. And he caught it. To the 10. They'll get in for the touchdown. They hooked up for a long touchdown.
I don't care what you say. Anytime you see a big pass play like that, I think it's as pretty as anything that happens in sports anywhere.
This should add the extra point. The kick is up. Point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. Charles fields it at the 1. They can't bring him down. Hit and drop at the 28-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They line up in a one-back set.
Omaha. Turn the lanes. Blue 45. Friday. Hey, combo.
Little handoff. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Loss of 1 there for the halfback. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Let's go.
Drops back to pass. He throws on the run. Knocked down. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Left. 48.
Croyle takes it back. Looks for a man open. Knocked loose. The punting unit will likely head onto the field after they fail to convert on third down. Fourth down. The Chiefs lining up to punt. Colquitt is the punter. Colquitt kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Sproles takes it at the 28. Their last drive ended in a touchdown, and they take the field again, hoping for a similar result.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. I near.
Out of the I formation.
We'll make this run, baby. Get over there, baby. Taking that ball out.
Here's the halfback. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. It's second down, 6 to go. 2 tight end formation this time. Sets up the play action. Fires it over the middle. Intercepted. And they get him at the 43-yard line. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They line up at the 43. Croyle is under center. Only one man back here.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Other side.
Fakes the run. And it's completed. Tackled at the 32-yard line. What happened there?
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
He's tackled at the 30. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Tiger.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. They picked up a yard.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
The Chiefs come out in the ace formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45. They're going to run.
Croyle back to throw. And he's decleated at the 35. He hasn't had much of a problem finding the quarterback in this one.
Sack number 2 on the day now, and you can see his confidence growing. There comes a point in a game sometimes when you're playing against somebody that you just know you're better than that guy. And right now, the confidence is growing leaps and bounds.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. Through the end zone for a touchback. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. San Diego lines up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Tomlinson on the inside handoff. Brought down right around the 24-yard line. Tomlinson gains about 5 yards on the run. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 25-yard line. San Diego is going with the offset eye backfield. They'll go with the run once again. Tackled at the 31. I have to say, that was a great run. He gained 6, and also got the first.
Little juke, little shake and bake, pick up the first down. When you're trying to tackle professional running backs, you can't watch the shoulders. You have to keep your eyes right on the belly button.
He throws right. There for the reception. And they get him at the 41-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Fakes the run. He's sacked. It looked like the defensive coordinator called for the blitz at just the right time.
It's one of the toughest things about getting blitzed is that everyone has to execute their block perfectly. It's one-on-one blocking. One guy misses a block, and your quarterback's sacked.
He's looking to throw. Dumps it out right. It's incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
He drops back to pass. Throws it short. He's tackled at the 40. The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
Gets the punt away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 38. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Delayed handoff. He fights forward to about the 40. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Here we go, 48. 48. In the wrong. Wait for. Block,
He's dropped for a loss. What can they do to slow his pursuit down?
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
Croyle will look to pass. Goes through his read. At the 30. Brought down at about the 23-yard line. You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try and make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
Green 88. Green 88. Let the belly flip.
He'll get it again. Tackled around the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. And so with 3 in the books, we're locked in a tight one. Our score, the Chargers 28, the Chiefs 20. Croyle steps to the line of scrimmage. 2 backs in the eye. Loose football. Gonzalez picks it up off the ground. He put it on the ground, but they were able to get it back.
And that was lucky. Anytime you're getting attacked by a defense and you put it on the ground, that is just nothing but pure luck to get it back.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on. Here we go, team.
Croyle hands it off straight ahead. He's hammered in the backfield. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top cornerbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Kick is up. And it's good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. He'll take it from the 2. He's hammered at the 26-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. The offense will start at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Tomlinson lines up as the deep back, I formation. Short throw to the right. Makes the grab. Steps out at the 28-yard line. Play fake is good for a couple. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 28. The Chargers come out with the offset eye. Here's a handoff left side. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Just a phenomenal run.
Woo! Not often you see that kind of speed in the NFL. Get out there, get it up the field, and when he gets in the open field, look out.
1st and 10. Tomlinson alone in the backfield. Man in motion. It's the tailback. What an open field tackle. And the halfback goes nowhere on the counter. They line up at the 46. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Back to throw. Guns it out. He's dropped at the 42. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
He doesn't get back to the line. Nice job by the defensive end to get in there and get the tackle for the loss.
This guy's really one of the strengths on this defense. Not only is he able to turn the corner and get some pressure on the quarterback, but he's rock solid against the run.
Tomlinson gets the call. Brought down at the 40. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
Gain of 3.
They line up at the 40. The defense come out with 5 defensive backs this time. Man in motion. On play action, Rivers will be sacked. They're going to need to tighten up their blocking, or this could turn out to be a very long game for the quarterback.
No kidding. I'd hate to be that quarterback right now. Clearly, this offense is having trouble recognizing the blitz, and even if they do recognize it, they can't block it.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Into the end zone for a touchback. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. They'll come out in the I.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 48, 48. Right. New call. Left.
He drops back. The pocket is collapsing. Lack of concentration as it bounces away. Darling was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on their own 20. Ace backfield this time.
Blue 45. Let's get it. Back up. Regular.
Johnson gets the ball. Hit and drop behind the line. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
He's looking to throw. He scrambles around. That incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Chris, that was a pretty nice defensive stand.
Really nice defensive stand. It just seemed that the defensive coordinator was inside the offensive play caller's mind that time.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Sproles fields it at the 38. He's brought down right around the 40-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Tomlinson gets the handoff to the right. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out.
He drops back to pass. Throws to the middle. He's tackled around the 33-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, you know, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
It appears to be short. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. And they can really put their opponent in bad field position with a good punt here. Cyphers punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Johnson gets the carry. Brought down at the 20. I'd say he got 1 or 2 feet on that try, and that will bring up second down. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on their own 20. Croyle is under center. He has 2 tight ends. And they're coming after him. Tackled at the 24-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Fakes to the back. Throws it. Cromartie bats it down. 4th down coming up, and they got a big decision to make here.
Well, it's 4th down. You're losing. It's in the 4th quarter. I really think you have to think about going for it here.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Sproles fields it at the 31. He's tackled at the 37, and that return should set this offense up nicely.
He did a good job there finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong and only a few that can really go right.
Sacked on the play, and that's sack number 4 in the game.
The pressure by this defense has been there all day, and offensively, they're just struggling trying to come up with a protection scheme that works.
The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
He's brought down at the 47-yard line.
With the carry, gain of 13.
3rd down and short situation here. Rivers lines up under center. He has 2 tight ends. What a brutal hit. They seem almost powerless to stop this guy. And that play was also huge because it'll likely force a punt. Cyphers awaits the snap. Cyphers punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. From the 15, he's dropped around the 19-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Croyle comes to the line under center. Only 1 in the backfield this time. It's the tailback. Hit hard at the 23-yard line. 4 yards on that play. That brings up second down. The Chiefs come out in a single back formation. Feeds it to the back. He's tackled at the 27. 4-yard gain on the play, and that makes it 3rd down. Kansas City goes with the ace set here. Third and short, and they'll throw for it. He throws it. There for the catch. Brought down at the 39-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set him up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Again with the run. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. Johnson gains 7 yards on that play. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Kansas City sets up in the I. They give it to the tailback. And they get him around the 50-yard line. Nice run there. It will be enough to move the chain.
Oh, yeah, he put his dancing shoes on there. One little juke, fake him out, get your head down, pick up the first down. Nice play.
Rifles it to the middle. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. The completed pass goes for a gain of 7.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
Croyle hands off. And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
He's looking to throw. Lack of concentration as it bounces away. Darling was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. They line up in an I. They'll keep it on the ground again. He's dropped around the 38-yard line. He got them just what they needed on that 4th down.
Boy, he sure did. And I don't care what you say about quarterbacks and wide receivers. There comes points in a ball game when you have to have a big guy that can do exactly that.
Rifles it right, and he catches it. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Brought down around the 27-yard line. Johnson picks up about a yard and a first down on that completion.
They only needed a yard, and they got it, not by much, but they do keep the chains moving.
Johnson takes the give. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there on the misdirection. It's 2nd and 3. Ball on the 20. Kansas City lines up in the offset I this time. Fakes the run. Guns it to the middle. And it's picked. And he's hammered at the 15. A huge interception. That'll cost them the game.
And I understand that you have to play for a touchdown in this situation. You have to try to push the ball down the field, but you have to remain patient. You can't try and force it in there, and that's what he did there.
Tomlinson off the left side. Dropped behind the line. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top-flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
Feeds it to the back. He's dropped at the 14. So at the most, he gains a few inches.
And you can really see the defensive play calling becoming a little more aggressive now. They're blitzing on passing downs, they'll blitz on run downs, and that can really put a lot of pressure on an offensive line.
They'll keep it on the ground again. Tackled at the 16. Tomlinson gains about a yard on the play.
So with under 2 minutes to go now, this offense failed to get the job done. They're going to have to punt the football away, and now the game is going to be placed in the hands of the defense.
Robinson fields it at the 41. Brought down at the 31.
Okay, you really have to use the clock wisely now. They can still throw the thing over the middle, but the focus and the majority of the passes have to be to the outside to give these receivers a chance to get out of bounds.
Looks to pass. Looking for an open man. He's there for the catch. He's dropped at the 16-yard line. That last catch puts him over 100 receiving yards.
And one of the things I like watching about this receiver is that he understands how to read coverages. More often than not, a wide receiver has to understand reading coverages at least as well as the quarterback. Otherwise, the quarterback will see one thing and the receiver another.
Cooper has the pick. He steps up and makes the big turnover.
Tremendous play by the defense there, but let's face it, that is a turnover that this quarterback is going to have to live with for several weeks to come.
First and 10. Kansas City brings in their nickel package.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Blue call.
Tomlinson gets the call. He's tackled at the 21. Gain of 3. That'll bring up second down. I formation here. He'll get the call again. Tackled around the 23-yard line. They get 2 yards, and so it'll be third down. Rivers comes to the line under center. They'll line up in single back. Scans the field. Incomplete pass. Gates was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. It's fourth down. The Chargers ready to punt this one away. Cyphers to punt. Cyphers will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. Robinson fields it at the 35. So, Chris, what's this offense need to have happen to get them back into the game?
Well, there's still plenty of time now to get down the field for a touchdown, but they're going to have to hurry. You don't have time in this situation for the big mistakes, the interceptions, the fumbles, the sacks, the miscommunications. You have to be perfect on offense now.
Nice play fake. Comes down with it. He's dropped in the open field. They won't huddle here as they try to speed things up. Offset I formation in the backfield. The Chiefs changing their play at the line. Shows a fake spike. Makes the catch. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees a receiver break free in coverage.
It's a fake spike. Not much time to throw. And he's dragged down for the sack. And they came with just too much pressure for the offensive line to handle.
Yeah, that was a great job getting past the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. It's one thing when you blitz is that you create one-on-one matchups up front, and that time the defensive end able to take advantage.
That tackle just sealed the deal. And there's the whistle. Our final score is the Chargers 28, the Chiefs 23.